So what does it mean to really choose yourself? I know that we hear that a lot nowadays, but I want to break it down for you by way of my own experiences. And hopefully, I can help at least one person, just one, understand this concept a little better so that I can help you to empower yourself on your journey. Choosing yourself is never going to be a rash decision. Choosing yourself is not an emotional decision. When you're in a situation where you need to choose yourself, where you have to come to that point where it's time to decide, whether it be a friendship, a work situation, a romance, you need to do so with facts. You need to do so to the degree where when you walk away, you walk away with no regrets. You need to do so in a way where when if only I could speak, where when you walk, you don't look back, where you don't wonder what could have been, because again, you weren't emotional about it. You were methodical about it. You took notes. You paid attention. You were observant. And in the process, no time was wasted because you were learning in the process. Not just about the outside world, but about yourself in relation to the outside world, right? Choosing yourself is about developing a level of self-love and self-respect that is unshakable. And in developing that self-love and that self-respect, the universe gifts us with boundaries, with sacred boundaries that cannot be disrespected, that cannot be violated, and that cannot be crossed. Because when they are, it's like a natural repulsion happens. You're like, wait a second, no. This does not align with who I know that I am, and I have put in so much work and time into developing myself that I'm not about to let anyone step on me in that way. But again, in these situations, you have to take time to really analyze and observe so that when you walk away cool, calm, and collected. When I was thinking about this earlier today, I was thinking about something that my grandmother grew up telling me, and she grew up saying to me, don't ever make decisions when you're mad. Don't say yes, don't say no. Wait until you have a cool head. And as I've gotten older, I've learned how her advice ties directly into choosing myself, but doing so properly. Now, let me just caveat here and say that this does not apply to situations where you feel in your gut that you're in danger. When your intuition speaks to you, listen to it. If you're in an environment where you feel like that you're not safe, listen to your gut. Use your common sense. Walk away. There's nothing to see. There's nothing to analyze, okay? The other situation that this does not apply to is if you're ever in a situation where you're being abused in any way, mentally, physically, emotionally, do not stick around and wait to see if the person is going to improve their behavior, if it's going to get better. Don't be anyone's punching bag. Love yourself enough to walk away and not regret anything. Life is too short to wait on someone's shoulda, woulda, coulda, or to live off of hopes and dreams, okay? So I hope that in some way this helped to break down the concept of choosing yourself a little bit better. Again, it's a methodical, logical decision, okay? In these situations, you will have given yourself enough time to be the observer, to be the student, and to be the teacher, if that's what it calls for. So in these situations, you will have learned more about yourself and where you are in the world and how you relate to outside circumstances. So that every time you walk away, if you have to walk away, you walk away stronger, wiser, more confident, and more code, if that's what it calls you to be. All right, y'all. Let me know if this helped you in any way in the comments. If you stuck around this far, thank you. I appreciate you. And give your girl a like and a follow and a share and all the good things. I'll see you next time.